Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Khurram Zahir Chishti. I'm a certified neuro-linguistic programming coach. Besides being a FRM, FMVA, CBCA, SCR, and FRM. Also, today, the book that we're going to review is The Psychology of Winning, The Psychology of Winning by Dr. Denis Waitley. Dr. Denis Waitley, The Psychology of Winning, a very energy packed book which everybody who wants to be a winner should study. So, now we will review and take some practical guidelines from this book. This is the book, The Psychology of Winning. If anybody wants to purchase, they can locate a similar title in Amazon or wherever from bookstall. As by way of introduction, Denis Waitley classics positioning winning as an inner game. Basically, you can read this text, but all I want to tell you is that as per him, winning is a learned habit, just like any other habit, like cooking, like driving, we all learn. So, winning is also a habit. And based on his study and research of successful people, he has come up with 10 glaring qualities which every winner has, and he tells us a way how we as individuals can have the same and make classify ourselves as winners as well. So let's start. First is positive self awareness. Now, what is positive self awareness? So basically, as per the author, winners display a positive self awareness, which means that they are eager to learn, especially about their own potential contribution to the quality of life. Positive self awareness is being honest with oneself. Wherever you are today, be it in a negative zone, positive zone, neutral zone, with respect to any parameters you measure, you should become self aware. For you to change anything, you should know what to change and where is it now. If you keep yourself in a fool's paradise, it's not going to do you any good. Winners are honest about themselves. What you think, how you feel, what you do are all consistent for a winner. I will repeat. What you think, what you feel, what you do are all consistent for a winner. There is no incongruence about their behavior. Winners are sensitive, more tuned in than more tuned on others. That is, they don't need any validation, any drugs, any external stimulation to make life happening. Positive self awareness is open mindedness, thinking about alternatives and options available, realizing that everyone around you, irrespective of their color, creed, caste, have full right to improve their lives. Second quality is positive self esteem. Now, we have heard this phrase for like any number for the life I've been living: self esteem, positive self esteem, high self esteem. But exactly what it is with respect to a winning psychology. So, as per him, winners carry an intrinsic sense of self worth. Their self talk, their internal dialogue with them is not negative, it's positive. And to develop and maintain the self esteem, we need to find pleasure and pride in our current profession rather than looking for greener pastures elsewhere. Now, this is a $1 million statement. This is the concept of the book called Acres of Diamond, whereby we often feel that there is a diamond mine, gold mine elsewhere, and we don't know. Okay, probably we are sitting on a far bigger mine of gold and silver and diamond and all the rare and precious materials. So, wherever you are right now, whatever your work organization is, you do your best and the doors will open. So basically, it means that although we should try to improve, the winner with a positive self-esteem accept himself just as he is at the moment. Since the perfect human being does not exist these days, we need to live with our hang ups and downs until they are ironed out. Accept the situation as it is and try to give yourself, work yourself, thinking that you are the best and give yourself actually the best. Next is the third is positive self control. Now, what is this self control? Again, it's a cliche term we have all heard many, many times. So, what is it? So, winners make it happen, losers let it happen. Again, winners make it happen, losers let it happen. True meaning of self control is misunderstood as having control over your emotions or remaining calm under pressure. Self control in psychology of winning means self determination. Self determination meaning taking full responsibility for the actions which determine your success. Taking full responsibility for the actions which determine your success, and this comes from a basic law, that is, there are no rewards and punishment, there are only consequences. There are only action and consequences. Winners believe in law of cause and effect and have the thinking that life is do it yourself program. Self control implies freedom for individuals to choose among the many alternatives available to shape their destiny. People who are aware that they exert control over what happens to them in life are happier and are able to choose more appropriate responses than others. We are all God made, but self molded. Our own, we get to decide our own responses. That is why it is called responsibility, the ability to choose your response. Next is positive self motivation. Now we all, a majority of us in a habit we have to be motivated to play a game, we have to be motivated to exercise, we have to be motivated to uh, you know act in a certain way to achieve the consequences, but mostly these motivations are negative ones. Only when we see the doctor's report of the health issues and we start to exercise and take care of what we eat, only we see poor grades that the students begin to study. So what is this positive self motivation? Scores of achieving people in every walk of life are all around us, be it sports, dramatics, studies, academic, your professional life. Everybody is all around us. You just need to look around and you will see somebody excelling in his or her field. Yet, few of us think how long and arduous process that led them step by step to their goals. Winston Churchill was a very poor student. Ethia Gibson, who came from the alleys of Harlem and found himself to be in Wilmington. Winners want someone for themselves despite their bloodlines or homes. They want to win. These people believe that the motivation is an option. Everyone is self-motivated. All the winners, they self-motivate themselves. Little or lot, positively or negatively. Motivation is in fact a much maligned and over-franchised and over-promoted and honestly a misunderstood term. The word motive is defined as that within an individual rather than outside him. You may listen to as many broadcasts and read as many motivational books and meet as many mentors, but you can only motivate yourself to move from where you are. You should be your best cheerleader. Winners have developed strong sense of self motivation. They have the ability to move in the direction of the goal they set. Motivational is a emotional state, and the greatest physical and mental motivators in life, including survival, hunger, revenge, love, are all packed with emotions. Two key emotions dominate how human motivations work, which is fear and desire, and both are opposites. For winners, it's the motive of desire. They desire winning, they desire to achieve a certain goal, and that's what we should all cater to rather than the fear. Okay, we will see the doctor's report, we'll see falling grades, and then we'll study. Next is positive self expectation, which means winning as a habit. As I also wrote in my slide, expectations become self fulfilling prophecies. Winners expect to win, they expect only to win. Winning is their only option. No doubt their subconscious is programmed to make them act, behave in a certain way to achieve that victory. They know that so called luck is an intersection of preparedness, preparation, and awareness. They look at life as a very real game, but not a gamble. They expect to win for three reasons. Number one, desire, which we spoke in the last slide. They want to win. Two, self-control. We have already spoken about it. They know it is they who can make it happen. Self-control, it's all with yourself. Third is preparation. They are prepared to win. It's not that they want it, they wish for it, they work for it as well. Every individual tends to receive what he or she expects in the long run. You may or may not get what is coming to you, or you may or may not get what you deserve, but you will always, nearly always get what you expect. So have the positive self expectations of yourself and work towards it so that you can make it. Next is positive self image. Again, a very important aspect. It refers to having the correct identity. No matter how much you try to quit smoking, unless your identity of yourself is that of a smoker, unfortunately, you will not improve. You, no matter how much hard you work, you will keep having negative feedback and you will keep giving a poor quality if you think of yourself as an incompetent person. For you to do a proper work, first of all, you have to have the belief and identity of yourself as a competent person. Then that identity, you basically work towards adhering to that identity than anything else. So hence the positive self-image is a very, very crucial aspect which all winners have. Winners act like winners. They imagine themselves with pictures, feelings, words of the role they will play and how successful they will be. Applying visualization ke how the currently what they are doing, they will be the best of it and they will getting applause from their bosses or from their seniors how well they have done. People stick to their self image more than anything else. If you want to become more efficient and more productive worker, you need to carry that image because mostly you adhere to your image. Next is positive self direction. Positive self direction. What does it mean? Again, don't get confused by this word. All it means is that winners are goal and role oriented. Goal and role oriented. They just don't go rudderless. If you just go out and you don't know where to drive, you'll just keep go driving everywhere and wasting petrol. If you are on a ship, it'll just go anywhere without going the destination. Hence, winners set the goal and know what to do to achieve it consistently. They are self directed on the road of fulfillment. Set yourself a target, and this self activated human system would constantly put you on the right track, monitor feedback, and give you a feedback and give you a course correction method as well, provided you are with your conscious and your subconscious mind, you're committed to it. Hence, you need to program your inner mind and embrace your goal and embrace your desire. Okay, where you want to go, you want to be a top performer. Just have it ingrained in your subconscious, conscious, so that all your actions are according to that. Have the image that you are the best, so that you behave accordingly. Hence, and for the next one, it is positive self discipline. Again, self discipline. Discipline is a key attribute of any achiever. So self-discipline achieves goals as it is doing within as it is doing without. Doing within as it's doing without. Even if you don't feel like going to a gym, if you're disciplined enough, every Sunday 10 o'clock you will go to a gym, you will go to a gym. Whether you like it, whether you don't like it, have the discipline. If you want to be a winner and you say in the last 1 hour of your day you will read before sleeping, you read even if you don't feel like you're tired, but make it your habit. More than a habit, it's a discipline that you follow. The self discipline achieve goals as it is doing within. It's a mental practice, the commitment to memory of those thoughts and emotions that will override current information stored in the subconscious mind, and through relentless repetitions, the preparation of these inputs into a robot achievement mechanism. Because once it's to get into subconscious mind, it's almost automatic. Once you learn driving, you don't need to really know where to turn. You know the way. It's all there in your subconscious. We all brush our teeth in the morning. We are not told. It's just there in our subconscious mind. So hence, the next is positive self dimension. Now, what is it? Positive self dimension. Winners look beyond themselves for meaning in life. Winners put it together as a total person. Total person. Winner can display qualities of earning the love and respect of other human beings. Winning self dimension does not mean standing victorious over a fallen enemy. It means extending a strong hand to one who is reaching or grouping or just trying to hang on. Winners know that there will be no lasting peace on earth till there is a piece, not a piece of bread in everybody's mouth. They just don't win for themselves, they make others win as well. They don't let others fail, they pull themselves also in the process. Winners create other winners without exploiting them. Losers have the mentality of I win, you lose. Winners have mentality of double winning attitude. If I help you win, then I win, you win too. So that's the approach you all need to take. Be a helpful guide to all the people around us. Now, the last point is positive self projection. So, what is it? How you show up shapes the responses you receive. And basically, what it means, winners project an aura. They have an unmistakable presence. They have a charisma which is dynamic, radiating, and magnetic. They project that warmth and glow from inside out. They always have a positive approach to life. They speak positively and use energetic, positive, and uplifting words for themselves and others as well. Most importantly, winners are naturally open and friendly. They know that a smile is a universal language. Winners have learned through experience that are fairly or unfairly, that people project response to a visceral or a gut level feeling which is nearly instantaneous. Let me repeat, winners have learned through experience that fairly or unfairly, almost almost more or less, people project and respond to a visceral or gut level feeling which is nearly instantaneous. As soon as you meet a person, you know the sort of vibes easy giving, and based on the vibes, you know whether to continue the conversation, to hang out with him, to make him, to make the just a contact into a long term relationship or not. So, giving positive vibes to your environment, be it whoever, be it your family members, your friends, your colleagues, or strangers you meet, is highly important and characteristic of winners. So, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and please subscribe to my channel and give feedback for improvement. Thank you. Thanks a lot.